FishCast. Yeah. We're talking tails, we're talking fins. From any place where you can drop a line in. Hey, Boston, Maine, New Zealand. Let's go fish, have a blast. FishCast. Yeah. FishCast. Yeah. If you caught it on the minnow or worm a bug, rap about it all with your big fish Doug. Hey, Doug. Take us to a river, a lake, a bay. Talk about the one that got away. Talk frying them up in the kitchen. Let's talk life, let's talk fishing. FishCast. Yeah. FishCast. Yeah.
Hey everybody, my name is Doug Johnson and welcome to another video of The Fish. I'm your host, Doug Johnson, today with another long-last episode of The Fish. Today we have a special guest, a singer-songwriter. Annie DeChant. Hello.
Hi, Doug. Hi, Big Fish.
So what is your story?
Well, okay, it's two stories that I'm going to combine because there's one lesson with two stories.
Ah.
One shows that I learned that I got exposed to a lesson. It was presented to me. And then the next part shows that I learned my lesson, I think. So Doug, I used to live in Nashville, right?
Yeah.
You might know that. Your mom does. But I would go to way east of Nashville. I drive for over an hour to go fishing. Yeah, I know. They have some great rivers there to fish in, nice and cold, so there's lots of trout in there. So I thought I'm going to go out to Tim's Ford Dam.
How deep is this?
Well, I wasn't at the dam. I was on the river there, and so
okay.
It doesn't.
But how deep is the river then?
I mean, I guess at its deepest point, it might be 10 feet. We're in the section I was in, but I always liked it because I didn't have to take my canoe or boat or anything. I could just fish from the shore, and I could walk along a path and really get down in there. And I had a lot of space. That's not always true. So I go to Tim's Ford Dam one day, and I'm usually catch, like maybe 8 to 10 inch trout, which are fine. You can take those and cook them if you like. But I caught a huge one, dog. I didn't have a measurement, but it was this huge rainbow trout. It was probably, I'm going to say it was like 18 inches, which is big for a trout.
Is that going to be like a fisherman's is that a fisherman's length or what is that?
It could be, but I'm honestly telling you I didn't measure it, but that's my memory. So it was the most beautiful fish. At that time the most beautiful fish I'd ever seen, rainbow trout. It was stunning. And what did I do, Doug? What do you think I did?
You released it.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
My name is Doug Johnson, and this is The Fish.
Woo!
Yes, yay! This is Annie DeChant.
No, I didn't.
No.
I took it home. I'm like, I'm going to cook this. I'm going to make my rosemary trout recipe, which is delicious. And then I even put it in the pan after I prepared it for cooking. Yeah. I didn't fillet it. And it wouldn't even fit in the pan. That's how big it was. It was like,
oh my God.
I know. But I'll tell you what happened. As I was cooking it, I just started feeling so badly. I thought, why did I have to have this fish? Like, what made me think I have to have this? And I do think sometimes it's all about, one of the first things you might think of when you catch a fish is, I can't wait to show somebody,
Yeah.
And that to me is sort of like, I will call it your ego, like you want to kind of,
Yeah.
I'm just going to say show off. I see what you're doing. So, anyway, I was cooking it and then I started feeling really bad about it. And I thought I should have never kept this fish. I should have released it.
But was it good?
I don't
That
even
is all
remember
that
that.
counts. That is
I
all
was,
that counts.
no, I think I felt guilty. So guilt doesn't taste that good. Um, but I, I don't really remember. So I can't tell you like, oh, it was delicious. If I wasn't, probably didn't feel so badly, it probably would have tasted good. But
Yeah.
so so then fast forward, like let's say to like fast forward like 5 years. So then I'm in Pennsylvania trout fishing, and with my mom and my dad, we're up near Sheffield, Pennsylvania. It's an awesome fishing spot in the Appalachian
Yep.
Mountains, right?
Yeah.
So we're there and we decide we're going to go to a new spot because I'm like, I'm over these spots. Like, I want to go to a new spot, Dad. Let's
Oh
go to
yeah.
a new spot. So we look it up. I'm under this bridge and I'm
What do you
thinking,
mean by
this,
you looked it up? Did you
we
say
looked up a new spot to go um, in the area that we were in. So we go there and I'm under a bridge and I'm thinking,
yeah?
this is a great spot, right? Because it's real deep usually by a bridge. Do
Yeah.
you do trout fish, Doug?
No.
You don't? With
No.
it's great. And my favorite kind of fishing is on the river. So I'm on the river, I'm under a bridge, I'm thinking, sweet. So I cast in my rooster tail, I'm reeling, and wouldn't you know, bam, here's a fish. And I know it's a monster because it's just like, my drag's going, that sound. It's one
Yeah.
of the best sounds ever for a fisher person. So it's going and it's running and I'm trying to be real patient, because you can't force it in or you break
Yeah.
the line
Yeah.
or get
And then
caught.
the fish could get away.
Exactly. So I'm just being patient as I can. And what do you know? I bring in a rainbow trout, Doug. And it's a lot like the one that I cooked that day.
Wow.
I mean, it's about the same size.
But
No, I didn't.
you did not eat it because you felt bad.
Well, I felt like I learned my lesson. I just thought, you know what? I don't need to keep this fish. I'm always going to keep some fish because I like to eat them. And if I'm going to buy them at the grocery store anyway, I'll keep it. But when it's a big and beautiful one, like it was so beautiful. And I thought, I am not going to do it. I almost kept it, Doug. Like once again, I was like, oh my gosh, I got to show my mom and dad and Aaron what I caught, you know? Like I
Yeah.
just like, I got to show them. And I started to walk back. I walked back and then I was like, no, no, I didn't. And I put it back in the river. Like I had to take it and I had to face it upstream. So the water's running
Yeah.
into its gills, because I kind of had to revive it because I carried it a long way because I didn't learn my lesson yet while I was walking. And then it dawned on me. And so I had to take it. You have to take it and like rock it back and forth.
Yeah.
So the water
Yeah.
is
And then
going.
let the water get in.
That's right. That's right, Doug. And so it got revived, and then it swam away. And I was like, that was the right thing. It was the right thing for me to do. Um, and it was all just because I thought, oh my gosh, it's lived so long. It's so beautiful. I'm sitting here looking at it thinking, it's beautiful. And so I let it go. So that's my fish story.
Oh, hello.
Hey, I know her. I know him.
Yeah. That is a very interesting story. Who were you eating the fish with?
I think probably me and Aaron ate the fish, the one. Yeah, it's usually my mom and dad and Aaron and me that are eating. Like when we go to Pennsylvania, we cook them. Like I said, I do that rosemary trout recipe.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Would you like to say anything else about your story that you think other people might want to hear?
I think sometimes it's good to consider if you really need to keep it. Like if you're going to eat, if you want dinner, then I think that's a good thing. to go ahead and keep it. But I guess I would say if you catch a really beautiful fish, and I even shouldn't say that because what's the difference? But I don't know. It was particularly beautiful. I would just say, think about it, think about why you're keeping it.
Like, take a picture.
That's right. It's a good idea. And I think we did take a picture, which I'll try to find, but I'm not sure if I have it. But I'll send you other fish pictures because I got a ton of them. And we're sitting, Doug, I'm like 20 feet away from my little creek here up in Canada where I could get in the boat and go out. But I would say just think about it. Like if you're going to feed somebody with it, by all means, it's a great thing to be able to do. That's one of the best things about fishing is you can feed yourself or feed somebody else. That's a nice thing.
Yeah. So I am probably thinking that a lot of you guys are actually who just want to see her just because it's kind of cool just to see her somewhere. But then to the other people who actually came here and appreciate this fish story, the two sides of the fish story were very interesting. Hopefully the percentage of you guys who actually wanted to see her and to hear her fish story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And then for everybody else, I hope you saw what you were coming for. My name is Doug Johnson, and this is The Fish.
Woo!
Yes, yay! This is DeChant. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of The FishCast. To listen to any of DeChant's music and to buy some DeChant merch, just go to DeChant.com. Thank you.